A guy walks into a casino to play some blackjack. Now, he's had some good days, he's had some bad days, but if he really thinks about it, he's had more bad days in the past. And he knows that if he gets in trouble, he could actually become addicted. Because in the past, when he's gone and played blackjack, he's gotten himself dug in a hole and he can't get himself out of it, and he ends up having to go tell his wife how much money he's lost, and that's just a huge problem. That was when he was younger. Nowadays, he's on a fixed income, he's retired, and if he gets himself in that situation again, it could be disastrous. So he definitely doesn't want to have to go back to his wife and explain a huge loss again. So he decides to come up with a plan. He approaches the dealer and he asks him, he says, "Listen, I'll make a deal with you. I'm going to sit here and play for 4 hours. Now, if I win, I'm going to give you back half my winnings. But if I lose, I want you to give me all my money back." Do you think the dealer's going to take that deal? Not a chance. Now, the reason we tell you that story is because gambling is a lot like the stock market. You're putting your money out there, you're taking a risk, you could lose it all, and you really don't know what's going to happen. You can do your homework and see, what stocks are good, what stocks are bad. Well, you can also do your homework and become a good blackjack player too. Now, digging yourself in a hole is a dangerous thing, especially with the stock market. Because I got to ask you a question. When does 30% equal 43%? Think about it for a second. It's when you lose money in the stock market. If I start with $100,000 and in 1 year I lose 30%, my account value dropped down to $70,000. Now, if in the next year I make 30% back, have I made all my money back? No, I haven't. I'm only up to $91,000 because I started down at $70,000. To get even, I actually have to do 43% to dig myself out of that hole. So that's when 30% equals 43%. Now, what if I told you there's a savings vehicle out there that acts just like that deal our friend tried to make to the dealer to avoid those holes? Well, that savings vehicle is real. It's called a fixed indexed annuity. Fixed meaning it's guaranteed. The insurance company guarantees your money will be there. You cannot lose in a fixed index annuity. Index means we're going to tie your money to a stock market index, like the Dow Jones, or the S&P 500, or the S&P 400, or the NASDAQ, or the Russell 2K. These are all indexes. An index is a group of stocks that's tracked as a group to see how our economy is doing. Now, how an index annuity works is this. You invest your money into the product. It has a flat guarantee. You cannot lose money. If at the end of the term, which terms can be 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 14 years, they're all over the place. At the end of the term, if the market actually went down the entire time, you still will get a gain. That's right. The worst you can do is a profit. So what we do is we stick your money in there and we link it up to an index, and they're all different. There's tons of different products. Now, how that index performs year by year determines how much money you make. You get a portion of how much of the upside the index does, and if it goes down, you get nothing. If you look at that handout we gave you, this is going to illustrate what's called annual reset. Okay? Annual reset is where each year is all by itself. So in the first year, if we go up and we make a gain, we actually get to keep it. But if you notice on your paper, in the years that the market went down, and this is an actual market cycle, by the way, the years when the market went down, our account value didn't change. So in years where the S&P actually went negative, we stayed at a zero. And what the annual reset says, we're resetting that next year, and we're going to start fresh, and if we make a gain, it doesn't matter if we even got up to where we went down, you still make money in that year. So we weed out all those downturns in the market. Now we sacrifice by only making